Alright, so let's go with the intro of the song, and we're going to be doing the following. We're going to be doing that, so we're going to go to the 10th of the G string, we're going to strike just once, we do a hammer on to the 12th position, and then a pull off back to 10. And it's gonna a quick movement. Then we need to go to 7 of the G string, we strike just once, we do a slide to 9, and then 9, slide back to 7. We repeat the same movement twice. One more time. And the next movement. We do that. We go to the 10th of the B string, we strike just once, and then go 12th of the G string, 10 of the G string, and we slide to 9. Then we go to 12th of the G string, 10, and then we go to again to 9, but this time we slide to 7. 9 to 7. We repeat the same movement, 10, 12, 10, and a slide to 9, the same thing we just did before. And now we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to end it on a different way. We're going to do 12 on the G string, 10, 9, and we're going to do that. We're going to do this chord. It's a bar. We need to do a bar on the 10th position of the fretboard, and on the A string we need to be on the 12th, and we strike one time for each string. So let me show you the whole intro again, and then we move forward to the first solo. One more time. Next. We repeat, and we end differently. Alright, so we're gonna go with the first solo, and we're gonna be doing the following at the beginning. We do that. So we go to the 10 of the E string, and then we need to go to 13, okay, of the B string, 10, 13, and then we need to do a prevent. So we do a prevent on the 13 of the B string, and we do the release, and then a pull off to the 10 position. And then to finish that first lick, we need to go to 13 again. We do a bend, a release, and a pull off again to the 10th. Let's go again. Next movement. We need to do that. We go to 13 of the B string, we do a bend, and then 10 of the E, 10 of the B string, 10 of the B string, 13 and 10 of the B string. That's movement bend, 10 of the E, 13 and 10. And then we go to G string, we strike 12 one time, and then we need to do a prevent on the 12th, like going to 14. We do a prevent, we strike, do the release, a pull off from 12 to 10, and then 10 slide to 9, or you can do pull off, there's no problem. That's gonna be the movement. Next movement. We do that. So we go to 9 of the G string, and then 9 and do a slide, or you can do hammer on, there's no problem. 9, a slide to 10, and then 10 of the B string, 13 of the B string, then 12 of the E string, and when we strike 12, we do a hammer on to 13. Then 12 back to 12 of the E string, and we do that. We go 13 of the E string, strike one time in the 13, pull off to 12, and then 12, pull off to 10. And to finish, we do that. We go to 13 of the B strings of the B string. We do a 13, bend, release, and then we bend again. After the second bend, we do a release again and a pull off to the from 13 to 10, and we're gonna do a lot of that, a lot of band pull off I'm sorry, band release and pull off to 10. We're gonna do a lot of that. So basically, it's just 13 band release, pull off to 10. Let's go again. Next movement. We do that. We go again to 13 of the B string. We do a band, then 10 of the E string, 13 again of the B, and then a pull off to 10. And what we need to do, we need to go again to 12 of the G string, then do a band, and it's a larger band. Do the release, and then 12 pull off to 10. Let's go again with that section. Sorry. So let's go with the whole thing right now, so we can close with, we can check what we have so far, and then we just move forward to the next section. Next. Next. Alright, so the next lick. We do that. So we're gonna go to 12 of the G string. It's 12 of the G, 11 of the B, and then 10 of the E string. Then 12 of the E string, and we need to go to 13 of the E, and we do a band from 13, like going to 15. Then we need to go to 15 of the E string. We do 15, a band, a release, and a pull off from 15 to 13. And to finish, 15 of the B and 13 of the E string. And to finish, we need to go to 17, okay, to 17 of the E string, and we do a band, but this time it's a larger band. It's like going from 17 to 20. We do that. The next movement. And with that, we're gonna end the solo, the first solo. So we need to, after the 17 and the large band, we need to go to 10 of the E string, just strike one time, and then we do that movement. We go to 12 of the G string, we do a band, a release, and a pull off to 10. Then back to 12 of the G string, and then 10 of the B, and 12 of the G. That's moving. To next, we do that. We go to 10 of the G string, strike just once, hammer on to 12, and a pull off back to 10. Next movement, we go to the D string, and we do 12 of the D, 10 of the D string, and then again 12 and 10. And to finish that section, we need to 12 of the A string, 11, and then 10 of the A, and we slide to 8. And to finish, we do a bar on the E, B, and G string, and strike all at the same time, and then slide. So let's go with the, let me play the last section, and then we just move forward to the verses. Sorry. Alright, so we're gonna go a quick view to the verses. There's no more. There is a little bit guitar right there. We're just gonna use two different chords. The first chord is the same thing we did before. Same thing we did before with the with that chord. So, but it's a different movement. It's a different motion. That's pretty much what we need to do. That's the first bar. Then the next bar, we need to do an A minor 7. So it's the same chord, same shape. The only thing we need to do is 12 on the G string. We add that. And we do one measure of that. Then we need to do again the D minor 7, the same thing we did before, but we're gonna do half time of that. And then we need to do that. So it's pretty much it's a bar on the 10 position of the 10th fret of the D, G, and B, and we need to go to 13 of the B string. So we strike the 3 strings at the same time, just one time, and then 12, and then 10. So let me show you how everything is put together in this first part, and then we'll move forward. D minor 7, then A minor 7. Back to D minor 7, and we'll finish that. And then we need to do something like that. It's 3rd fret of the G string, we just strike 3, hammer on to 5, and then we pull off back to 3. Then 3 of the B string, and then 3 of the G string. And after we do that, we strike again 3 of the G string, and we do pretty much the same thing we did right here. We go to a bar on the 3rd fret of the E, B, and G, and we just strike 6 on the B string, 5 on the B string, and then 3. Then we go back again to D minor 7, and we do half time with that. Then A minor 7. And we finish on D minor 7 again. Okay, so let's start with the second solo, and we need to do the following. We need to do that. So we need to go again to 13, and we do 13 band to like going to 15. And when we are in the higher part of the band, we strike again. Then 10 of the E string, and back to 13 of the B string, and we do a bend again. Then again 13, bend, release, and a pull off from 13 to 10. Next movement, we do that. So we go to 13 of the E string, strike 13, pull off to 12, and then 12, pull off to 10. Then we need to go to 13 of the B string, we strike 13, we do a bend, a release, and a pull off to 10. And it's kind of a quick movement. Okay, it's kind of quick. There's a space right now, there is a silence. And then we need to do, again, the same thing we did before. It's 12 on the G string, strike, bend, release, pull off from 12 to 10, and 10. Slide to 9, everything on the G string. One more time, slow. Next movement. We need to do that. We need to go to 9 on the G string. Strike 9, hammer on, slide from 9 to 10, and then 10 of the B string, 13 of the B string, and then we go to 12, and we stay right there, 12 of the E string. Next movement, we do that. 13 on the E string, we strike one time, pull off from 13 to 12, and then 12, pull off to 10. Then we go to 13 of the B string, and we do a bend from 13, like going to 15. Alright, so after what we did before, when we end on the 13 and the bend, what we need to do now is go to 13 of the E string, and then we do a bend, like going from 13 to 15. Then we need to do that movement. We go to 15 of the E string, we strike to a bend, a release, and a pull off to 13, and then we repeat the same movement. 15, bend, release, and pull off to 13. Basically, we just need to repeat the same movement twice. Okay? And then we need to go to 17 again, and we do a bend like going to 20. It's a larger bend. Let's go again. Next movement. We need to do that. So we need to go to 12 of the E string and strike 12 and hammer on, do a hammer on to 13. After you do the hammer on from 12 to 13 on the E string, we need to do the 13, pull off to 12, and then 12, pull off to 10. That's the movement. And we repeat the same movement twice. After we do that, we go to 13 on the B string, we do a bend like going to 15, and then 10 of the E string, 13 again on the B, and a pull off from 13 to 10. Again. Next movement. Let's go again. That's the movement. We need to do now, it's 12 on the G string. And we do that. We do 12, bend, release, and pull off from 12 to 10. We did it like a million times. After that, we go to 12 of the D string. Then we need to go to B and G string. And we strike both at the same time on the 10th position. And then 12 of the D string, 10 off the B string, and then 13 on the B string, and we do a pull off to 10. Let's go again. And the next movement, same again. 12, bend, release, and pull off to 10. And we finish on the 12th of the D string. It's gonna be kind of quick. Let's go again. Okay, so the next section, we do that. So we go to 13 of the B string, we strike one time, and we do a bend. And as soon as we do the bend, we kill the note. We do the same thing with the 15, and then we repeat again on the 13. So it's... Now we need to go to 12 of the G string, we do a pre-bend, we strike it, do the release, and then bend again. Next movement. We repeat the section, we did it before, so we go to 13 of the B string, we do a bend, then 10 of the E string, 13 of the B, 10 of the B, and then 12 on the G string, and then we need to do a pre-bend on the G. On the 12th of the G string, we strike, release, pull off to 10, and slide to 9. We repeat the section, we did it before, the exact same lick. Next movement. We do that, so it's kind of weird. We need to go to 9 of the G string, 9, slide to 10, then 10 on the B string, and now we need to go to 13 and we strike and we do a bend, but it's kind of slow bend. And when we are on the higher part of the bend, we strike it again, do the release, and then we do the bend again, release, and a pull off to 10. It's kind of weird. Let me do it in a slow tempo so you can know what I'm talking about. That's the movement. Strike, release, strike again, bend, release, and a pull off. And after we do that, we go to 13 of the B string and 10 of the E. We do a unison bend, so this 10 stays still, and we need to do a bend on the 13 of the B, but we need to strike both strings at the same time. As soon as we do that, we go a bar, do a bar on the B string and the G string on the 10th position, and we strike both at the same time, and then we just strike on the 10 of the G string. Next movement. We need to do that. It's actually we did this before, the same section, the same thing we did before. It's 12 on the G, 11 on the B, and 10 of the E. Then 12 on the E string, and we need to go to 13 of the E string, and we do a bend. Then same thing on the 15 of the E string, 15, bend like going to 17. Then 17, and we do the large bend 17, like going to 20. And now we need to do a new bend. We need to go to 20 of the E string, 20 of the E string, and we just strike it, do the bend, the release, and bend it again. That's movement. Now we need to go to 12 of the G string, and we do the same movement we did right here, but on the 12 of the G. Strike 12, bend, release, and bend again. Let's go one more time. Alright, so after the last part which is seen, after that we need to do the following. We're gonna do that. So after that we go to 13 of the B string, strike 13, and then we need to do a bar on the 10th position of the E and the B string, and we strike 10 of the E, 10 of the B, then 13 of the B, and go back again to 10 of the E and 10 of the B, and then again 13 of the B and 10 of the E, and we're gonna stop there. So let me show you. Again. Now the next movement, we do that. So we need to go to 13 of the E string. We strike just one time, and we're gonna repeat the same movement 3 times. It's 13, pull off to 10, and then again 13, pull off to 10, and then again 13, pull off to 10. Now every time after you do the 13 and 10, you can do a hammer on to 13. We repeat the same movement twice. Again. And now we do the same thing on the B string. It's 13, but 13, pull off to 10, 13, pull off to 10. But this time we repeat it twice instead of 3. Then, and now we need to go to G, to the G string, and 12, pull off to 10, 12, pull off to 10. Again, we repeat the same movement twice. And then 12 of the D string and 10 of the D string again. Sorry. Now to move forward to finish the solo, we do that. It's on the D string. We go 5, 6, 7, and then 5 of the G, 7 of the G, and we finish on the 5 of the B string and hammer on to 6. Alright, so that's pretty much about it. Now we need to do the outro, and with the outro we repeat what we did with the intro. And we repeat that section until the song ends. And that's it. You have pretty much the whole song.